We were lucky, and the Fortune Lady support that we've been given so far isn't it. Thank God, because everything that we've had up to this point has been hot garbage. All right, like I understand when you're trying to design an archetype for support 100 years old at this point, but you really need to step up with current power creep and things like that, because if you don't, you're going to create just this mass of unplayable cards. So you guys remember the little chibi guys, right? The little beautiful monsters that we had back in the day. Well, they are here, and it's when are we going to get the plan archetype from the new anime? Because like that's what I want, but that's rambling aside. So yes, new support is here. We're going to dig on into this and kind of see what they can do for updated Fortune Ladies. So, first up here is Fortune Fairy N. She is light or level 2 fire spellcaster. Alright, so automatically off the bat we are seeing that these are spellcaster monsters, which I actually I'm glad that they did that, because I want to be able to at least consider playing Spellbook Engine in this deck. So you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. Okay, so when you draw this card, you can reveal this card and special summon this card from your hand. Now, it's actually not bad. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one set card your opponent controls and destroys it. So, what is up with these really fair cards today? Destroy 2 would have been cute, but as long as you're able to draw this special summon, and it's whenever it's drawn, by the way, I like that a lot. But I really hope that they don't have this as the last thing in the chain has to be the draw of the card. It's not like draw 2, do something else. Could be some confliction of interest there. So we'll have to see how that goes. Next up is Fortune Fairy Who. She is a level 3. Okay. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each, like the predecessor. So, when you draw this card, you can reveal this card, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one of your banished spellcaster monsters and add it to your hand. This is actually, with the new Fortune Lady support we just got, they got that new trap card that allows you to, special summon a bunch of Fortune Fairies, and then they're all banished during the end phase, which really sucked, and I was kind of negative towards that card, but this does grant you some sort of recursion back. And honestly, having seen the first 2 here that are all when you draw this card reveal it, I'm honestly really hoping that they give this deck some sort of draw power to definitely fuel this archetype. Now next up down here, oh, this one's adorable. I like this one. Fortune Lady Sui. Aw, she's adorable. A little angry girl, but alright. Fortune Lady, she's level 4. Okay. So, you can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. 0 attack, 0 defense. When you draw this card, you can reveal and special summon it from your hand. We've already seen this. When this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one other face-up monster. Banish it until the standby phase of your next turn. Oh, we're doing this. You just decided to give Fortune Lady a Farfa. That's interesting, but it has to be on its special summon from the hand to trigger that. That doesn't seem all that worthwhile to me, but we probably have one of every archetype here to get the full reveal for every draw effect. Also wish you could start the game and be like, oh, I drew my opening hand. I drew this. LOL, special summon it. Ugh. Alright, so this is Fortune Lady on. Alright. Well, she's also really adorable. I like these little adorable arts. Oh, look at her. She's going to cartoon you to death. Alright, so standard level 5 dark. When you draw this card, you can reveal this card, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can banish one spellcaster monster from your deck. Is there something that I can actually abuse this in? Because banishing a spellcaster from my deck and then recurring it back to the hand with the green one could actually be good. But once again, like, how much draw power are we going to give this deck? How much am I going to be able to capitalize on these cards? Because if it's in generic state, well, I guess card destruction actually might be good. Discard 4, draw 4, special summon all 4 from my hand, and trigger all their effects. I guess that could be good. And we got Fortune Fairy Shay. Okay, so when you draw this card, you can reveal it and special summon it from your hand. Standard 0/0. There's literally been no difference in any of these. She's adorable in a nerd kind of way. I dig it. Alright, so if this card is special summoned from your hand, you can have each player draw a card. This is too fair. I don't want my opponent drawing cards. Why? Why are we doing this? Stop. You guys are trying too hard to make fair cards. Though I understand it, you don't want everything to be inherently broken, but come on, guys. In design, like, calm down over there. You know who I'm talking about, like. But overall, okay. We have 6 cards. That's a lot of cards that all have the effect of when you draw this card, you can special summon it from your hand. Extenders are coming. I know it. Alright. Unacceptable result. What the heck is going on here? Are we like explosion magicking her? Like, is this just Konosuba the card? Like, if you control a spellcaster monster, special summon 1 Fortune Lady from your hand. Oh no, Fortune Fairy. Oh god, this is... why does this not say from the deck? It's quick play too. This is bad. Too fair. Oh man, they better have a fucking special summon from the deck, or like this is all gonna just be for naught. Like I said, maybe the all reveals up here will get you someplace, but too fair. Why you do this? All right, moving on along. We've got Miracle Stone. What are you? All right, this is interesting. All right, so this is a continuous spell card here. You can only control 1 Miracle Stone. Okay, spellcasters you control gain 500 attack and defense for each Fortune Lady you control with different names. So if I have 5 on the field, they're all 2,500. Okay. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving a Fortune Fairy monster you control, you can draw 1 card. Too fair. Okay, so I like the global 500 buff across the board for spellcasters, including themselves. That's really cute. And then I get to draw a card when they declare an attack. But I mean, if they're going for an attack, they're going for game. Too fair. Too fair. Alright, down here, last but not least, we've got Luck Loan. Okay, so art's really good. A little dark going into the Earth one back there. So, target 1 Fortune Lady you control. Special summon 1 spellcaster monster from your deck whose level is 1 or lower than the monster from your hand or deck. And then during your next turn, after this card resolved, you cannot normal summon or special summon monsters except for spellcaster type monsters. This is interesting. So, we've got a ability to target special summon from the deck that has to be 1 or lower than the monster from our hand or deck. So this does summon from that, but after this card resolves during your next turn, that's a heavy penalty. I'm not looking forward to paying that shit. Like, no thank you. Once again, today we got another entirely fair archetype here. I think for the most part they tried, and I'm not gonna disapprove of that too much, but we need more draw power. And I know saying those words are really bad in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because when you put too much generic power in something, you're going to create imbalances in the game. But this needs, you need to give Fortune Lady something. I do not believe that these are all of the Fortune Lady cards that we are going to be given at this point. I believe that there will be more around the corner, but it's going to take a little while for us to get them, especially probably near release for this set. So what do you guys think about the new Fortune Lady support? Please leave a comment down below, down there. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on these new cards. And, well guys, looks like I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.